Carolina. You carry one, yeah, I let it go. You carry two, yeah, I say okay. You want to carry on, go. No be so, I'm gonna have to let you go. Cause I don't wanna know the Angelina. I remember you in Angelina.
Nigeria's first real estate radio. This is Cedarwood Luxury Radio. Nigeria's first real estate radio.
Looking for a studio to run online radio shows, podcast series, record jingles? The Cedarwood Luxury Studio is highly equipped and available to give you the very best of studio experience.
The famous Monastery Road, Shongotedo. What makes this location so special? Let's take a look. Aha! I see. So, this is the beautiful street where Future Town by Cedarwood is located. No wonder we don't just talk about this property, we brag about it. Future Town by Cedarwood. Join the city evolution and purchase this premium property with a land title of CFO and consent judgment. 450 square meters sells for an introductory price of 25 million naira. Aha! Also, within the same playing field is Tribe City by P1 Plus. This property also comes with a land title of CFO and consent judgment. 450 square meters sells for an introductory price of 30 million naira. Now, you have two great properties worth investing in. Both properties are located on Monastery Road, 2 minutes drive to the Lekki Ekpe Expressway and 1 minute from the beach. With excellent road networks and electricity supply, we are neighbors to ShopRite, School of Agriculture and Entrepreneurship Development, Mater Ecclesiae Coventry, and various established estates. With fast-paced appreciation, the decision to act smartly is in your hands. Buy Future Town by Cedarwood. Buy Tribe City by P1 Plus. We are making your home ownership dream a reality.
When we land,
What's in my eyes, see with Angelina. I don't want to see her again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Who be that when they call your phone? You still say me, I don't know. You save my number as Panebita. When I know say na Carolina. You carry one, yeah, I let it go. You carry two, yeah, I say okay. You want to carry on, go. No be so, I'm gonna have to let you go. Cause I don't wanna know the Angelina. I remember you in Angelina. What's in my eyes, still with Angelina. I don't wanna see her again. Oh no, I don't want to know the Angelina. You do me strong thing with Angelina. What's in my eyes, see with Angelina. I don't want to see her again. Oh no. Oh no.
Hello listeners, you're here with your global multiple award-winning real estate celebrity, Honorable Dr. Bolaji Osage Onolaja, PhD, FIPA, Nigerian Youth Role Model, MD, CEO, P1 Atlantic Property Network Limited. Keep listening to Cedarwood Luxury Radio.
All right, you're listening to Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. My name is David, and this is the Voice of Program. Yeah, welcome Lagos, Nigeria. Welcome every one of you to yet another amazing moment right here on Nigeria's first real estate radio, Cedarwood Luxury Online Radio. Yes, of course, this is Voice Up, a platform where you want to. It's a platform. It's a platform that gives you the opportunity to talk about what you want to talk about. Yes, do well to be part of this beautiful session today. This afternoon, 5 minutes past the hour 4. Where are you at this very moment? What are you up to? I'd love to hear from you via the comment section and also via our WhatsApp platform. If you listen to that song very well, that is a voice of a young lady that is lamenting. I would, in other words, say, a young lady that is expressing so much regret based on, some funny experience from her boo or her man or her spouse. And yes, I decided to, go with that song because it kind of resonates with what I want to talk about this afternoon. Yes, we want to quickly talk about moving past regret this afternoon. And my question is, has there been a point in your life where you've, did some things, taken some actions, or you've made some decisions that you look back and you have so much regrets about? Yes, I'd love to hear from you. Let's talk together. Yes, voice up. That is why it is called voice up. Voice up and share with me. You can do that via the comment section. You can also do that via our WhatsApp platform. The numbers are right there on the screen. So I'd love to hear from you this afternoon. While I wait for your response, I'm going to give you, I'm going to talk about how to move past regrets. How to move past regrets is what we want to talk about this afternoon. So if you're out there, you have any sort of regrets, would you love to share with us? Please do. Please feel free to share with us this afternoon. So irrespective of what it is that you're regretting right now, I'd love to hear from you. Yeah. Voice Up is a program specially designed for you to talk about what you want to talk about. Now, irrespective of what we are talking about, feel free to also share your cares, share your concern. Talk to us. Just talk to me. Just talk to me. This is a platform that you can confide in. This is a platform that you can talk about that which is of serious burden to you, that which is of serious concern to you. All right. So let's talk. Let's talk. Yes, it is Voice Up, and it is a time for you to voice up whatever it is. Yeah, they say a problem shared is a problem solved and all that thing. Okay. All right, sir. Come, let's talk together. Come, let's put heads together. Let us reason together and talk about, that particular thing that is giving you serious concern, that is bothering you. Are you ready? All right. Yes. So, I'd love to hear from you. Do not forget to also like, comment, and share. Yes, share the live button. Tap the share button. Share the live link on your various platforms and let everyone be part of this session this afternoon. Yes. Okay. Yes. How to move past regret? Coming to the island over the weekend. Last weekend, I had several thoughts in mind, and I just finally had part of what I was thinking of, or part of what I thought of was the fact that, we don't want to end up in a situation where would look back and start regretting. So it is important we make the very best of decisions today. All right. Where you'll be in the next 5 years is determinant on the decisions that you make today. Where you find yourself in the next 5 years, or you find yourself in the nearest future, is determinant of, the decisions you make today, the steps that you take. So in order for you not to find yourself in a situation where you are regretting, you saying, "Oh, I don't know. I wished I did. I wish I did this. I wish. I wish. I wish. I wish. I wish," and all that. You want to regret. You want to avoid regrets in the nearest future, right? So it is best you make the very best of decisions today, so that in the next 5-10 years you wouldn't find yourself in a situation where you are regretting and all that. So if you're currently in any situation, or if you're currently in that situation where you are regretting your past actions, you're regretting some of the decisions you did not make, I want to encourage you this afternoon, and that is why I'm talking about how to move past regrets. Yes, how to move past regrets. It is never too late. You can start from where you are currently and still be able to, still be able to make something reasonable out of life. All right. Regret is a common feeling that has both negative and positive effects. Knowing how to move past and learn from them is key to your overall well-being. Regret is a feeling based on the idea that you could have acted differently to produce a more desirable outcome. Regret can be accompanied by guilt, embarrassment, and self-blame. It can include asking yourself a lot of hypothetical questions. All right. What if I acted differently? What if I took that opportunity? What if I didn't say what I said? Because you can't go back in time, you'll never know the answer to those questions. For that reason, you must reunite. You must ruminate about it, thinking the same thought over and over again, wondering what could have happened. Now, you might regret something even when realistically there is nothing you could have done. And even if ultimately you believe you made the right choice. The feeling of regret itself isn't proof that you did the wrong thing. You might simply have complicated feelings about your experience. Now, I want to tell you why regret is harmful. Why are regrets harmful? Regret is associated with higher levels of cortisol, known as stress hormone. Cortisol helps you when you enter when you enter flight or flight mode. Chronically, high level of cortisol are associated with mental and physical health problems. According to a 2015 study, people who are prone to regret are more likely to experience 1, depression, 2, hopelessness, and 3, suicidal ideation. Many people ruminate about regrets. Rumination is when you can't stop thinking about the past, even when you are having the same thoughts over and over again. With rumination, these thoughts are negative or upsetting in nature. Although most people ruminate, rumination is associated with certain mental health conditions, including depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, obsessive compulsive disorder. It is not possible to avoid regret entirely, but managing regrets in a healthy, positive way can help you learn from the experience. And that is why I'm talking about it this afternoon.
Oh no, 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 no. Can you hear me? Oh no, 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 no. Yeah. If you say you want follow the peps for the area, may you follow them go. I don't care. No be me, oh you go kill us, so I really gotta let you go. 'Cause I don't want another Angelina. I remember you in Angelina. Waiting my eyes with Angelina. I don't want to see him again. Oh no.
Now, can regrets be a positive thing? Somebody's asking. Can regrets be a positive thing? Like I said earlier, regrets can be good and it can be bad. It all depends on how you are dealing with it, and depends on what you are regretting. All right, so let's look into, can regret be positive thing? Can regret be positive thing? Regret is a healthy common feeling that most people feel once in a while. In some cases, regrets can be beneficial. The benefits of regrets can include, regrets can improve your decision making skills. Regrets can do what? It can improve your decision making skills. In other words, if you've made a mistake in time past, you know, you took a decision that's kind of affected you, or you are not happy about, or you are not proud of, regrets at this point would help you improve your decision making, so you don't at the end of the day make the same mistake. Yeah, so in for instance, you spent money, you lavished your salary on so many unnecessary things, leaving important things on ground and receiving your income. Your decision making skills would have, that regret would improve your decision making skills. While you can't avoid mistakes altogether, regretting past decisions can help you make better, more thoughtful choices in the future. Another thing that regrets can help you do is, regret can motivate you. Another benefit of regret is that it can motivate you. Yeah, it can motivate you. Sometimes regret can motivate you to perform better, take healthy risks, and focus your energy on what matters to you. Yes, regret can motivate you. It can help you, all right, take healthy risks and focus your energy on what matters to you. Another benefit of regret is that regret can help you be more self-aware. Yes, it can help you be more self-aware. Your regret might teach you about your values, strengths, and weakness. All right, your regrets might teach you about your values, strengths, and weakness. Another benefit of regret is that it can inspire gratitude. Yes, you can use your regrets to feel a deeper appreciation for the decisions you didn't regret and the positive things you have in your life. With this said, if your regret is excessive or obsessive, it might do more harm than good. All right. This is especially the case if you linger on regretful thoughts for too long, or if you find it hard to think of anything other than your regrets. Now, over the weekend, I did something that I was so upset. I was so upset with myself. I was so angry. And, just like what I said, regret, has benefit. It can improve your decision making. And I said to myself, never again will I ever. Now you see it now. You see it now. You can't afford to regret concerning something and then make that same mistake again. Now this is where the benefit of regret comes in. So if you've made a silly mistake in time past, it helps you improve your decision making. You now know the best decisions to take. You now know the right move to take. You now the right steps to take. It would help you not to repeat the same mistake that you made initially, right? Yeah, so that is what that is what one of the benefits of regret. All right, so let's move on to the other part of this conversation. What are common regrets? Yeah, let's talk about common regrets that people probably regretting about now. A 2018 review found that ideal-related regrets are more enduring and painful than regretting other kinds of failures and decisions. Ideal-related regrets are about not living up to your goals and acting as you would like your ideal self to act. A 2016 study based on a survey ranked the participants' more intense regrets in order of importance. It found that people regret one decisions that broke their own life rules. I'm talking about common regret that people feel these days. Yeah, decisions that broke their own life rules. Some decisions, like, okay, some people would say, I'm not going to have sex till married, or till marriage, or till I get married. Yeah, that's a life rule. I'm not going to spend money on things that are not necessary. I'm not going to involve or indulge myself in businesses in illegal business, fraudulent business, and all that. I'm going to be loyal. I'm going to be truthful to my boss, and I'm not going to ever find myself in any situation that will make me want to lie or compromise standards. Now, in one way or the other, they broke these rules, and they live in so much regret. Now, decisions that broke their life rules, in other words, decisions that went against their morals and values. Exactly. Now, another common regret that people usually have is regrets from decisions that relate to relationships and all that. Yes, and all that. Regrets from decisions that relate to relationships and others. I want to cite an example of a dear friend to me. We had quite a lot of lengthy conversations, and during one of our conversations, she regrets ever accepting a relationship that her roommates recommended to her, because that relationship, according to her, destroyed her life and took a lot from her emotionally, financially, physically, business-wise, socially, and all that. It took a lot from her. So people, have regrets about decisions that relate to relationships and all that. And another common regret is regrets from decisions that lacked an explicit justification. Decisions that lacked an explicit justification. The study also found that people were more likely to regret inaction than action. In other words, you are more likely to regret the things you didn't do as opposed to the things you did do. But regrets relating to actions are slightly more intense. How to stop thinking about regrets? Now you see how I'm moving from one step to another step in this conversation, and it is intentional, even the way I am taking this conversation, because I know that there are so many people out there that are living in regrets, and I hope at the end of this conversation it would help you come out of that regrets. Yeah, how to stop thinking about regrets. See, I need you to understand that it is okay to have regrets, and as I've mentioned, they might even be beneficial. It is okay to have regrets, and some of your regrets can even be beneficial. All right. But if you often ruminate on regret or find yourself having persistent, unproductive thoughts, spirals, you might want to find a way to shift your attention elsewhere. How are some of the ways to press pause on those unconstructive thoughts? Number one, practice mindfulness. Practice mindfulness. Practice mindfulness. Focus on savoring the moment instead of getting caught up in ruminating. This isn't always easy, but mindfulness gets easier with practice, and practice makes perfect. So practice mindfulness. Be mindful of the thoughts. Be mindful of what you allow into your mind, what you allow to bother you. Do not allow it to get the very best of you. Do not allow it to get the best part of you. Because if it does, it would keep you at a peg. It would stop you and hinder you from moving forward. All right. So practice mindfulness. When the thought of regret from whatever decision that you've made comes or pops up, this is the time where you have to practice mindfulness and wave it off as possible as you can. Focus on your energies elsewhere. Focus on your energy elsewhere. You could try engaging in an art project or reading an absorbing book. All right, absorbing book. Yeah. So focus on your energy elsewhere. Listen to music, watch movie, do something better, do something that is more beneficial and more productive. Exercise is another point. Exercise. A large study in 2018 found that short bursts of exercise reduce rumination and improve mood in participants. So exercise. Journal about it. Yeah, journal about it is another way that can help you stop thinking about regret. Journal about it. Putting pen to paper can help you express and process your thoughts. Once you've gotten those thoughts out of your brain and into your journal, you might find it easier to mentally move on. Yes, journal about it, write about it. Find a trusted person to talk about it. Someone that that is well trusted. Confide in someone, talk about it. Encouragement from that person, motivation from that person would help you. Putting pen to paper can also help you express and process your thoughts. Once you've gotten those thoughts out of your brain and into your journal, you might find it easier to mentally move on. All right. This takes me to the next part of the conversation, which is tips to move forward from regrets. Tips to move forward from regrets, which is the major part of this conversation. Let yourself feel it. Let yourself feel it. Because regrets can be so painful, it's tempting to try to, squish down the feeling. But avoiding your regrets can make it feel worse. Instead, acknowledge what you're feeling and try to accept it. Having regrets doesn't make you a bad or foolish person. It's a natural common emotion. Let yourself feel it. Feel that pain, yeah? Feel free to feel that pain. Feel free to cry it out. Feel free to regret. But don't allow it to get the best part of you. All right? So acknowledge it. Accept your mistake. I acknowledge the fact that, yes, I made this mistake. I accept it. I acknowledge it. I take responsibility for my action and inaction. I take responsibility. Accept it. Acknowledge it. That would help you to move on. So let yourself feel it. Let yourself feel it. Instead, acknowledge what you are feeling and try to accept it. Having regret doesn't make you a bad person or foolish person. It's a natural common emotion. Another tip that can help you move forward from regret is draw something positive from the experience. Yes, draw something positive from the experience. In many cases, regret can be valuable. Your regret might teach you a valuable life lesson. For example, if a friend passes away and you regret not spending more time with them, your regret might inspire you to spend more time with your loved ones. Alternatively, your regret might influence you to apologize and make amends if you hurt somebody or someone.
You do me strong thing with Angelina. But in my eyes, see with Angelina. I don't want to see her again. Oh no.
Another tip that can help you move on from regret is be self-compassionate. Now, a research from 2015 looked at 3 studies on regret and self-improvement. The analysis suggested that regret can lead to personal growth if self-compassion is involved. Acceptance and self-forgiveness could help you learn from the experience. Now, when it comes to this part of self-forgiveness, Joyce Oyemoa, a presenter of Nigeria Info that I love to listen to a lot, said that you cannot forgive yourself. Not you cannot forgive yourself. Forgiveness is not in your power. You don't have the power to forgive yourself. Forgiveness only comes from the person you offended. All right? A lot of people will say, oh, forgive yourself. You don't have the power. You don't have the ability. And I agree with that in a way. All right? You don't have the power. You don't have the ability to forgive yourself. Forgiveness only comes from the person that you've offended. All right? So, you need to have self-compassion. Accept and acknowledge the fact that, yes, you've done something that is not good. Practice this act. It can help you learn from your experience, all right? So, acceptance and self-forgiveness could help you learn from the experience. Now, if you've prayed to God for forgiveness, if you've apologized to the person that you've offended to forgive you, you should also let that out of your mind. You should also move on from that particular, I wanted to say mood of regret. You should move past that. Try to move on, all right? Now, according to a 2018 study, self-compassion could also protect you from the potential health risks of regret, especially cortisol-related health condition. In relation to regret, self-compassion can include forgiving yourself, reminding yourself of your strengths, practicing loving kindness meditation, taking care of your basic needs, allowing yourself to engage in enjoyable activities. All right. Now, the 4th step that can help you move past regret is trying to avoid what ifs. Oh, what if I didn't go? Oh, what if I went? Oh, what if? Try to avoid what ifs. It's natural to think about what could have been. If you made a different decision, the outcome must have been better. But it is also must have been worse. The thing is that we can never know what the alternative outcomes are. Although it's tempting to run through the possibilities in your head, it can get exhausting after a while. Try to recognize when you are engaging in thought patterns that aren't productive or helpful, and practice mindfulness so that you don't get too caught up in the fantasy. So this takes me to the next part of the conversation, and then the last part. When to seek help. Yes, when to seek help. Anybody can benefit from quality mental health help. If you're finding it challenging to process a regret, therapy can help you walk through your feelings and cope with regret in a healthy way. It's an especially good idea to seek professional help if you are. Don't mind me, I'm a bit distracted here. It's an especially good idea to seek professional help if your regrets are one severely upsetting or overwhelming, making it difficult to concentrate or think clearly, impairing your ability to make decisions, and negatively affecting your day-to-day life, including relationship, home life, leisure time, or work. So if the level of regret that you are having has gotten to the point that it has become upsetting and overwhelming, yeah, you might need to seek professional help if it is affecting your concentration and stopping you from thinking clearly, if it is impairing your ability to make decisions, if it is also negatively affecting your day-to-day life, including your relationship, home life, leisure time, and work, quickly seek professional help. Therapy might also be helpful if your regrets are persistent and accompanied by compulsions, behaviors you feel compelled to engage in, such as counting, arranging objects, checking doors, windows, excessive research, reassurance seeking, praying mentally, repeating events. These symptoms can be signs of real events OCD. If you're looking for therapists but aren't sure where to start, you can go online. You can just speak to somebody way older. Just go online, search around. There are several platforms. There are several therapies out there. You can, ask of a friend or a neighbor, a colleague. Just, do you know of any therapist? Do you know of any professional that I can talk to? I'm really getting overwhelmed by thoughts of regrets, and it is really, really affecting me mentally. Making me do things, making me concentrate, not making me become scared of taking any other decisions and all that. All right. So as I conclude this afternoon, regret is a common feeling. While most people feel regret from time to time, it can sometimes be difficult to cope with. If regret feels overwhelming or deeply upsetting to you, consider speaking with a therapist. Therapy can help you process your regret and cope with it in a healthy way. Additionally, self-compassion and acceptance can go a long way in helping you feel better. Next week, we'll continue this conversation, and this time around, we'll be taking it from the angle of thinking. Yes, tips to stop ruminating. Can't help thinking about the past. You can't help thinking about the past. I'm going to be giving you tips to stop ruminating. Hopefully it would help you, and it will go a long way. Now, let's keep the conversation going even after the end of this session. You can also send me a message via the WhatsApp platform. We can talk even offline. So is there anything that you are currently regretting about? What is that particular regret you want to share? Do you want to share? Don't worry, it is highly confidential. And it is highly confidential, and no one, if you will want to share, if you don't mind, you want to share, any regret experience that you've had, you're finding it difficult to come out of any regret experience, feel free to voice up via the WhatsApp platform right there on the screen. We can also talk about it on the comment section so that somebody can learn from your experience. If you've been able to move on from any regret experience, please feel free to share with us via the comment section of our WhatsApp platform. When we return again next week, we'll take some of your stories, some of your success stories, and definitely at the end of the day, we hope that it becomes something that someone out there will learn from and also move on as a result of your own experience. It has been a wonderful time today. The morning session was beautiful. The afternoon session was awesome. And this has been the best. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. And God bless you all. We'll see you again on Friday.
Within my eyes, still with Angelina. I don't want to see her again. Oh no, I don't want another.
Development manager of P1 Plus. This is the beautiful estate in the city of Owerri. This estate shares proximity with Olako Junction. Stone throw to Sambakwe Airport is a nice estate you should not miss. When we started this estate, it was selling for 3 million naira. But guess what? It has appreciated to 4 million naira. That's what we are selling here. Do you know why? Because we are going to have more development in this estate. Few months from now, this price 4 million is not going to remain the same. Few months from now, this estate will still appreciate to 5 million naira. So if you miss the opportunity when it was selling for 3 million, don't miss this opportunity as it's selling for 4 million naira now. This estate has an amazing land title, registered survey and power of attorney. And when you buy here, you don't have business with the community again. Company have settled the community, company have settled the youth. You don't pay agent fee. And there's security here already. In this estate, we have employed security that secures this place day and night. So you don't need to be worried about. This is the best estate in the city of Owerri. In fact, this is the Akaroko in the city of Owerri when it comes to investment. Don't miss this wonderful opportunity. Come and be a landowner in this Cedarwood City Estate. We'll give you flexible payment plan. Don't worry about that.
A reality